Hi, team. This is George. Just wanted to make a quick announcement that all of the final team assignments should be graded. You should have your feedback. So if you don't see that, please let me know. Thought everybody did a fantastic job on the projects and the papers. Everything was very well detailed. I want to kind of bring up a couple points to ponder about difficult conversations and about the focus of the client. And when it comes to our client and talking with our client, we always want to think from their organizational needs. What do they need? Because quite often we think from our perspective as designers or project managers what we need. When we're an outside consultant, the needs of our uh, client absolutely come first, and we need to really know what those needs are. So when we're thinking about why they want this, a trick that I've always used that I learned uh, back when I was learning about 6S and um, lean thinking and all that good stuff was ask why 3 times. And when you get to that third why, that's when you get to the underlying reason for anything. So if you kind of take that, so why are they invested? Why do they want this training? To be able to use this piece of machinery. Well, why do they want to be able to use this piece of machinery? They need to keep their tooling up to date. Why do they need to keep their tooling up to date? Makes things faster and cheaper, more cost effective to maintain that. You can even ask why. One more. Why do they care? Why do they care about being faster and reducing costs? Because it keeps them relevant. That's what keeps them in business. So the bottom line is always ask that why 3 times to get to the understanding of why they hired you. And then when you do, that's how all our difficult conversations should start. So like for instance, if you have somebody that like in our case here that already did the needs analysis, already says, hey, do this, do that, this is what I need. When the conversation starts with their needs, is actually, from my experience, the conversation has been really easy. Sometimes it'll start off a little tentative, but whenever it's started with their needs up front, and then it's here's what I usually do. We start with their needs. Okay, so I know you have to maintain relevance. This machine is going to be what keeps you relevant in the field, and it's going to reduce our costs, going to reduce this, and then have them kind of reflect back if I'm right. So I'll ask questions. So am I thinking about this from the right perspective, or is there something else I need to be thinking about? And then I circle it right back around. I say, okay, what I'd like to do is I need to be able to conduct a needs analysis from this perspective because I want to find out and then tell them that. And then all of a sudden that just circled right back around and they're agreeable to that. Works for me most of the time. Not everything's 100%, but that's kind of the process that I take. Start with their needs, have them reflect those needs back, because I may think I know what I'm talking about, but I might be missing the mark. That's happened. I imagine it's happened to most of us out there. So I always want that opportunity to be able to add to the conversation, or to for me to simply regroup if I missed it that bad. I want that opportunity, because if it's going to be a tough conversation and I'm starting off with the wrong mark, guess what? It's going to be a very difficult conversation. So as a project manager, that's one tool that I use, and just wanted to pass that along. Have a great day.